In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on August 27, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Texans versus New Orleans Saints. The final game of the preseason takes place Sunday night when the Houston Texans visit the New Orleans Saints. The Texans are 1-1 this preseason. They opened up with a win in New England, then lost at home against Miami. The Saints have gone 2-0, defeating the Chiefs and then the Chargers in close games. The Houston Texans organization took several steps this offseason to improve the team and move forward in a positive direction. The 2 most impactful moves made by Houston were the hiring of former San Francisco defensive coordinator DeMeco Ryans as their new head coach, and then the drafting of quarterback C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State with the 2nd overall pick in the draft. Ryans knows that his success with the organization will likely be tied directly to the growth of Stroud as a quarterback. Stroud has shown improvement throughout camp and in each of the first 2 preseason games. In Week 1 at New England, Stroud went 2 of 4 for just 13 yards while looking uncertain in the pocket. Last week, in a 28-3 loss to the Dolphins, Stroud showed vast improvement while going 7 of 1-2 for 60 yards and leading the Texans to a field goal in the first half. While Ryans has yet to commit to either Stroud or Davis Mills as his starting quarterback for Week 1 of the regular season at Baltimore, he is pleased with his progress. After finishing 2022 at a dismal 3-13-1, the Texans aren't projected to do much better this season with a rookie head coach and likely rookie quarterback at the helm. The Texans will likely use this last preseason game to further evaluate the quarterback battle between Stroud and Mills, while also looking at several other young players as they get ready to pare their roster down to 53. Given the fact that Stroud was pressured heavily in Week 1 at New England when Houston rests 2/5 of its starting offensive line, I fully expect the Texans to play their complete starting offensive line whenever the rookie is on the field on Sunday night. All signs are pointing towards Stroud getting the job in Week 1, which will likely mean that the Texans will be sure to protect him on Sunday night. The New Orleans Saints have been perfect thus far in the 2023 preseason and seem to have the majority of their position battles solved heading into the final preseason game. Quarterback Derek Carr has played sparingly in the preseason, and that trend should continue on Sunday night for the former All-Pro. Backups Jameis Winston and Jake Keener saw the majority of the snaps this past Sunday, and that trend should continue in this spot with the regular season looming. The Saints are a veteran team that will likely play it safe on Sunday to avoid the injury bug that plagued their roster last season. One veteran who may get his share of snaps, however, is running back Alvin Kamara. With a suspension on the horizon for the first 4 games of the season, Kamara may get extended reps on Sunday in what will essentially be his last work with the team for a month. Cutdown day could be very interesting for the Saints following Sunday's game. Last week, veteran tight end Jimmy Graham was arrested following bizarre behavior that the team believes resulted from a seizure. Graham is currently listed as the team's 4th-string tight end, and with Juwan Johnson and Taysom Hill guarantees to make the roster, the veteran Graham could end up being a roster casualty. The Saints are also banged up a bit on the offensive line, with both their starting guards, Andres Pete and Cesar Ruiz, listed as questionable. This could certainly factor into the team's decision on whether or not to play starter Carr for any length of time on Sunday night. The regular season is right around the corner, and the Saints have seen enough this preseason. New Orleans won both of their exhibition games, and there is no prize for going undefeated. The Saints will be resting all of their top players. These teams have different season outlooks, and that will factor heavily in this game. New Orleans is projected to win the NFC South. They will not be risking the health of their players. The Texans are projected to finish last in their division. They need as many reps as possible for their young core to mesh before the season starts. Stroud showed improvement in his first 2 weeks and will play even better in this one. Davis Mills is a quality quarterback who was this team's starter for most of last season. The young and feisty Texans should be the more hungry team on Sunday night. The veteran Saints team has little to prove on Sunday night and even less reason to play some of their key veterans in a meaningless exhibition game. Houston, meanwhile, is still sorting out the quarterback position and may be more inclined to get another look at their full offensive line playing together behind Stroud. In addition, the younger Texans will have far more interesting choices to make at several positions and may want to take extended looks at several players trying to earn their way onto the 53-man roster. With that in mind, expect the Texans to be more aggressive, physical, and hungry on Sunday night. I think youth will be served in this game. The Texans are trying to build something. They want momentum rolling into the season, while New Orleans just wants to stay healthy. So the Houston Texans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Houston has gone under the total in each of its first 2 preseason games thus far. The team is introducing a new offensive scheme and several new players, and the results have been rather spotty thus far. New Orleans, the more veteran of the two teams, has the pieces in place to put up points, but I don't imagine we will see many of those pieces on Sunday night. I expect the Saints to play much more conservatively as they get ready for what could be a division-winning season, while the rebuilding Texans have every reason to be aggressive, but lack the players at this point to produce. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.